What's up, YouTube? This Shane got you 11, and welcome to another Madden 26 video. If you're not a subscriber, hit that subscribe button so you're notified for future tips for the Madden 26 season. Plus, every patch note will be dropped on this channel as well. Now, in this video, you guys, I am going to show you how to beat the man defense meta that is really popular right now as of December 30th, 2025. And I'm going to show you a couple formations, a couple plays, and some abilities that I think will work really well against a man defense. So the first formation I'm going to show you is tight offset tight end, and the play is Y out. Y out is in the Chargers, the Commanders, and the Patriots playbook. And we'll be going against the man defense where they shade underneath and do all that good stuff. Now, here's how the play originally looks. And what you want to do sometimes is block the running back. So here's how the play now looks. And you want to look for the drag route, which is really OP against man coverage. And then if you have time, look for the post or the out route from Randy Moss. So I'll get into it. I'll show you right now. He's beating him underneath, and he gets about a 4 or 5 yard gain. Now, that might not seem like a lot, but what it does is it opens up your your offense to have better plays, better schemes than being behind the eight ball and all that stuff. So now we're gonna ignore the underneath route. We are gonna look strictly towards who I would look towards is Carmichael on the post route. So here you go. You got him right over the middle for a quick touchdown or a big play, depending on what you feel like you should get, or if like the defense tackles, yada yada. But it's a big play. And you also had Randy Moss getting open if you lead him over here away from the safety and throw it about right over here. But as you can see, you made the right read. You have Chad Johnson underneath who gets released. He has a good opening. And then you have the post play that became wide open. Now, if you want to get even more like glitchy with your offense, they're shading underneath. Instead, you want to put the running back on. You can put him on a Texas route if you want him to come underneath, or you can have him swing left just like that. So here he comes underneath. You flip it underneath, and if he has speed, you get about a 3 or 4 yard gain. Or if you do it better, you have even more time with him to try to break the tackles and whatnot. So that, you guys, is one of the formations you can attack out of. As you can see, Carmichael got a great release again. He's wide open, but my plan was to show you the route by the running back, having him go to the opposite side that he is on, because usually the user is on the running back, you guys. Usually. Now, we'll go to the other formation that I was going to show you guys, and it is out of Gun Trip's tight end. And so what I'm going to do is I will go there, and then I will show you guys the play to do it. And we will go to Trips tight end, and the play is simply called inside cross. And inside cross is really OP, you guys. It's the Bills, the Browns, the Buccaneers, the Chargers, the Commanders, the Jaguars, and the Texans who have this play. And as you can see, they man press, they shade underneath. And here's how the play originally looks. And I like to leave the running back on that route on the delay, but at times I will also block if I think they're blitzing. If it's a different defensive setup, like a mid blitz, cover zero. And usually circle or X, the drag routes will come underneath wide open. One of them will. Sometimes one of them will get D'd up really nice, but one of them will become open. And then I like to put the outside wide receiver on a comeback route. And then you can do whatever you want with the middle slot receiver. You can put him on a vert and hope that he gets past that man defense. Or you can put him on a curl if you want. Whatnot, we'll leave him there. And as I can show you here, circle is wide open underneath for a huge gain. Like I said, these are simple plays, you guys. what they're trying to do is they're trying to take away the deep routes and try to get you, in 2nd and 20 and then 3rd and 20, and it makes it a lot harder. But as you can see, Carmichael's a big wide receiver. He blew past him, and he's one of the best wide receivers if you want to just put a streak route and then lead them either inside or outside if they're in cover zero. But if they're in two man, you got to wait until the safeties go over here, and then you just lead them over here onto the inside. You guys inside the numbers. But as you can see on the drag routes, look at that. One of them is always going to come wide open. So let's say you want to do it this way, and here's how the play now looks. And he made the catch. I let it inside on the streak. But you need to have certain abilities on the offense to make this even more powerful. As you can see, Circle is going to get inside leverage again, and so is the tight end. But as you can see, I let him inside just enough away from the safety